Okay, this is the first video in a series on preparing yourself for getting a new laptop. So the first thing you have to do with your old one is make sure that you've taken off any files that might be stored on there because it will be erased when you give it back. So the first thing you need to do is come down here to the File Explorer icon and click that. Then click this PC. So the C drive is the hard drive that's actually inside the computer. These ones are network drives. All this stuff isn't actually on this computer, so you don't have to worry about anything in there. But the C drive, double click that, then double click users. Now you're going to see a whole list of student numbers, other teachers' names, anybody that's ever logged into your computer before, but that doesn't matter. You're looking for your name. So double click your name and you'll see this list of folders. Now the only thing we might have to worry about here is, do you have enough room? So if you click desktop, so desktop is basically the folder that holds anything that's actually sitting on your desktop. So for some of us, that's going to be a whole list of icons here, which I'm just as bad. I cleaned it off for this video. Documents might be anything that you've saved locally to the machine. So again, it'll be gone. Downloads is anything that you've done. If you're in a browser and you download a program or something like that, it'll go in the downloads folder. Most of the time you don't need that stuff because you've saved it elsewhere, but you might want to go through it and double check. Favorites are anything on your Internet Explorer if you've bookmarked something. OneDrive is anything that's synced up through the OneDrive. Most of us don't have anything in there. Pictures, again, if you save a picture off the internet, it defaults there. Also, if you have like stuff from a video camera or a camera or your phone and you downloaded pictures, they will go in there. Videos, same thing. If you've made any kind of Skype videos or if you've downloaded videos or have them on your phone, they may end up being in there. So you can see when I hover over these, it tells me how much is in there. So I've got 268 megabytes on my desktop. I have so again, my computer's new. So if I hold down my control button while I click these, I can select more than one. So if I select all of these folders, then I can right click on them and say, what is the properties here? And I can see that's 807 megabytes, so almost 1 gigabyte. So that's fairly big, but not too bad. I could copy all of that to my M drive. Now, before I do that, though, what I'm going to do is just go in there and look and say, well, do I actually need all this stuff? So if I go into my downloads, okay, so there's some stuff here. I've saved these elsewhere. I don't need this stuff. So maybe I'm not even going to bother copying that stuff. But you might want to check it out. So once you've got the files, the folders, you've cleaned them all out, you decided what you want, now you want to move them to your M drive. So go ahead and select them again. So desktop, documents, downloads, favorites, OneDrive, pictures, and videos. Then right click on there and go copy. Now you've got them copied. Now go to your M drive and create a new folder in there. So just right click, go new folder and call it like laptop 2019 or maybe even 18, whatever. It doesn't matter what you call it. Then go into that folder and then right click and paste. And it's going to copy all of those files into your M drive. Now, depending on how many files you have on there, this might take a while. Now, if you have a lot, say, over a gigabyte, 5 gigabytes, then you might want to get a memory stick or an external hard drive and copy them over. Now, this is going to be particularly a problem if you've stored tons of pictures or videos. Every time you went on a field trip or something and you stuck them on your desktop, you're going to have a lot and it's not going to fit on your M drive. So in that case, get yourself a memory stick or an external hard drive and do that same process, but instead of copying to your M drive, copy it to the memory stick that will appear when you plug it into here. Once it's actually done the copying, then you just want to verify that everything is in there. You just double click and open, make sure you have everything that was in your previous one is on your new one. So again, this is already my new laptop, so this is already done on mine. It might take a while on yours, so go through and try that. Thanks.